I still smell the courtroom on my skin, stale coffee, bleach, and the metallic tang of my own blood where I bit the inside of my cheek until it split. My father's voice slithered across the bench, "You'll never taste a cent of her money again." My sister hissed, "Damn right." My mother's lips curled like she'd caught a whiff of rot. "He doesn't deserve the scent of it." Then the judge unfolded my letter, eyes flicking down the page, and laughed. A low, rolling thunder that cracked the room wide open. Their faces drained to ash. I'm Elias, 36, locksmith, and the only key they ever wanted was the one to my wallet. I opened doors for strangers at 3 a.m., drunk surgeons, sobbing brides, cops who forgot their own cuffs. My hands know every tumbler's secret, every pin's whisper. But the doors I grew up behind, those were rigged from the inside. Dad's van reeked of gasoline and sermons, loyalty, boy. Blood don't rust. I was 16, riding shotgun, memorizing the click of a tension wrench while he mapped out my life like a blueprint. Trade school. Soft. College. Waste. So I did both, sunrise shifts with him, midnight classes in a basement that leaked when it rained. When he retired at 55, he gifted me the business. Translation, signed the title, then billed me monthly for the privilege. 8 years of thank you checks that bought their cruises, her Botox, my sister's influencer ring lights. I kept the receipts. I kept everything. Sunday dinners were the real lockpicking. Same scarred oak table where I once carved my initials with a house key. Dad poured Merlot like it was communion. "You're welcome, Elias," he toasted. "Without us, you'd still be duplicating keys in a strip mall closet." I swallowed roast chicken in rage. Mom patted his wrist. "He's sensitive." My sister, Mara, flicked her hair. "Sensitive and forgetful. Who do you think paid for your first torque set, huh?" I laughed, sharp, hollow. "When have I ever asked for a dime?" Silence. Then Mara's smile went knife-thin. "You will. When Grandma's money lands, you'll come crawling." Dad's eyes flicked to her, too fast, too sharp. Mom launched into gossip about the neighbor's new Tesla. I tasted metal. Something was already turning in the mechanism. Later that night, I found a post-it on my toolbox, "House to Mara and parents, GMA Lucid." In Dad's blocky scrawl. Stuck to my best pick set like a ransom note. I stared at it until the words blurred. Grandma wasn't even sick yet. Grandma's house sat on a street where maples bled gold every October. Brass deadbolt older than me, chain she slid with arthritic fingers. "Only you know the trick, Eli," she'd wink. I brought soup, swapped washers, installed a camera after the third scam call. Mara breezed in twice, once for a selfie in the hydrangeas, once to demand the Wi-Fi password. One rain-slick evening, Grandma pressed a manila folder into my grease-stained hands. "Updated," she rasped. "House to me. Savings to me. They'll burn it on cruises and collagen," she said. "You keep it standing." I argued, "Habit." She tapped the page. "I'm old, not dead." Signed it Lucid, witnessed by Mr. Lang across the street. "Not your father's bowling buddy." 6 months later she was gone. Funeral smelled like lilies and lies. Parking lot, Dad's hand heavy on my shoulder. "We'll handle the boring stuff, son. You just keep turning wrenches." I felt the squeeze, warning. Grandma told me, his grip tightened. She was confused. Mom nodded like a dashboard dog. Mara rolled her eyes so hard I heard it. I pulled up the lawyer's email on my phone, carbon-copied months earlier. Dad's smile froze. "We'll discuss this like adults," he said. Adults who'd already changed the locks on Grandma's door while I was at the cemetery. Next morning, my keychain betrayed me. Cheap brass tumblers, hardware store garbage. Dad's vandal protection. I stood on that porch like a thief at my own childhood. Inside, neighbors whispered. "Your dad was here yesterday with a drill." Click. The tumbler set. They weren't keeping thieves out. They were keeping me in the cold. I took one day off, first in 12 years. Lawyer's office smelled like lemon polish and impending doom. Mr. Lang slid Grandma's original will across the desk. My name in black ink. Then the forgery, everything split 3 ways, my name reduced to sentimental keepsakes. Signature wobbled like a drunk toddler. Dad's notary owes him Super Bowl tickets, Lang muttered. I refuse to file without you. I went home, printed 10 years of Venmo requests, texts that read, emergencies only, mortgage payments labeled, love you. At 2 a.m. I wrote the letter. Not rage, receipts. Dates, dollars, broken promises. Final line, asterisk if the court honors fraud, I withdraw all future support. The bank closes, asterisk emailed it at dawn. Lang called. This is napalm, Elias. I said, then light it. Courtroom smelled like fear now. Dad in his Sunday suit, Mara in influencer beige, Mom clutching pearls like rosary beads. I wore Carhartt and engine grease. Dad leaned back, never touch it. Mara, that's right. Mom, not a cent. Judge opened my envelope. Silence. Then, laughter. Deep, delighted, dangerous. Oh, this is rich. Dad half rose. Your Honor, Judge raised a palm. Mr. Reed, your son has documented a decade of subsidizing your lifestyle while you attempted to erase him from his grandmother's dying wish. Handwriting analysis is ordered. Assets frozen. Mara's mouth opened, soundless. Mom's pearls snapped, scattering like hail. I didn't smile. I just stopped bleeding. They circled like wolves with broken teeth. Dad's voicemail, retract it, Elias. Family matter. I deleted. Cancelled the autopay. First missed month, text storm. Mara, Mom's crying. I replied, change your own locks, expert report dropped, forgery confirmed, date of signature was grandma's morphine coma. Judge restored the will. House mine. Savings mine. Mom on speaker. We were counting on that porch swing. I said, Grandma counted on me showing up. You didn't. Click. I found Grandma's last note in the wardrobe, behind mothballs and memories, asterisk if they turn love into war, lock the door and keep walking. Gee, asterisk I sat on the floorboards I'd refinished myself and cried until the sun burned the curtains gold. I upgraded the van, new wrap, my logo, no ghosts. Hired Jax, taught him the click of a stubborn schlag like Dad once taught me. Sundays I drink coffee on Grandma's porch, keys that work in my pocket. Dad's final text, you'll regret this when we're gone, I typed, I already mourned the parents I thought I had left unread. Mara's Insta story, a locked gate, caption, toxic people steal what's yours. Comments, you deserve better, I didn't clap back. The people who matter send pizza when I'm elbow deep in a busted safe. The rest can rattle the handle all they want. If this was your family, if a decade of your sweat was forged away, would you keep picking their locks, or finally change the cylinder? Drop your story below. I read every one.